What's up? 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 What up? What up? What the deal? Drummond, what up? Oh, you came in early. Eon, early. What up, Mom? I'm sick living in Indiana. Power out across the entire state. Damn. Damn. Kalia, what up? Vasilios. You just put that there. What's up? One of the fighters ever. Greatest fights we've ever seen. What's up, CT? What's up there, Eon? What's up? You ever end up meeting with CJ or no? What's up, Joaquin? Yeah, man. I think I'll do some call-ins. Well, I want to hear you guys is the greatest fights you've ever seen live, either on TV or in person. What it do? The Catskills Gym open. I want to come. Oh, the one shirt I'm wearing. Yeah, I think it's open. I went there like 2 years ago. I was driving by, so I stopped and saw it. He didn't even respond. Nothing. That's weird. Maybe he got nervous. You never know. Some people are weird like that. They'd rather not feel awkward and just not respond at all than just be like, "Oh, I'm greatest fight ever." You saw live? That's the greatest fight you ever saw live? Jesus. I'm gonna put the link up in a little bit, Hugo. I'm gonna put it up. I didn't do this fucking Discord thing. You guys keep telling me to do Discord. I got it. What's up, Marcus? I gotta do Discord. So I went to this event today. Mike Tyson was not there, but I did chill with Mitch Green, Jerry Cooney, Larry Holmes, Michael Spinks, Junior Jones, Donnie Lalonde. It was a thing for Bobby Ches, who, that's my king? Nah, man, that was your boy. Nah, that's the greatest fight, period. Pacquiao versus, what's up, Mass Bergs? Pacquiao versus Thurman was on pins and needles the whole time. That's the greatest fight you've ever seen live? Okay. I want to visit Cuss 2 in Cemetery. Yeah, I don't even know where. I mean, that's there somewhere, but TV DHL versus Tito. Oh, that's the greatest fight you've ever seen? Okay. What's up, Rob? Remy, what up? Manuel, ¿qué pasó? Can you let Johnny from the Hangout interview you? Sure, if he wants to. He just has to ask me. I don't give a shit. Johnny's my man. I like Johnny. Why? Why do you want to see Johnny interview me? Or what? Does he ask? I don't. What brought that about? Pac versus Marquez. Greatest fight you've ever seen. Okay. Nah, the best fight I ever seen live is Floyd versus Oscar. I was 4. That's the greatest fight. See, you guys are naming big fights, but not actual. The fight itself, like Tito versus De La Hoya, was kind of whack because De La Hoya just ran the second half of the fight, made it boring. Duran versus Leonard. There you go. That's one right there. I remember seeing Tyson Holyfield. That's one right there. That one was crazy. I was young. People, don't forget, we are raffling off this belt. As you see, it's a Muhammad Ali Ring Magazine full-size belt. Still in the plastic, as you can see. If you want to enter, we have about 5 more days left. You have to send $10 to either this Cash App or this PayPal and put Ring Magazine belt and your name. Greatest fight I ever seen was the only fight I ever went to. Well, it doesn't have to be live, right? It doesn't have to be live. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Let's talk tomorrow. All right, my bad. Not everybody 57. Okay, that's rude. Mo Brain, what up? Arturo Gotti, and you know what's weird? Wait, hold on. I didn't even mean to email you about it. Hold on. All right, my bad. Some of us didn't live through the golden era. Well, right. But there's been a lot of great fights before the gold, after the golden era. There's a lot. So, like, a good example, the guy said Tito versus De La Hoya, right? So that was one of the most anticipated fights ever. But the fight itself was a little bit butt cheeks, right? Like a little bit, because De La Hoya decided to hail an Uber, let the meter run, just circle the fucking ring for like the last, 5 rounds at least, and made him lose the fight while he was winning easily up to that point. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really get it. Hold on, sorry. My bad. UFC is still Robert. Okay. CJ, what happened, man? CJ, I heard that you didn't show up to hang out with what's his face? E-Rock. I can't with this guy. Who guy? That was a big fight. But okay, so you guys are misunderstanding me now. When we say what's the best fight you've seen, see, this is funny because boxing is so subjective, and this just falls. It continuously becomes subjective. When I mean that, I mean the best quality fight that you've seen, the most exciting fight, not the most exciting buildup. Because Pacquiao Mayweather was the most exciting fight ever up until the fucking first bell rang. Then what happened? Right? So that's what I'm saying. Not the buildup, the actual fight itself. So let's do it again. What's the most exciting, entertaining fight you've all seen live, either on television or in person? That's the question. That's the question. CJ got cold feet. I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe he'll answer. What do you say? That's a fact. Unexpectedly had to attend an intervention. No BS. My dad, E-Rock. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that. Fury Wilder 3 live. Okay, I'm with that because Fury was giving him a vicious ass whooping, but then he got dropped. No, I'm with that twice, right? Oh, he was almost stopped. One more time, it would have been over. Ryan versus Tank. I'm with that. No, I'm not with that. Ryan versus Tank wasn't exciting. It was, but it was too short. Zepeda versus Shakur is a baby seal. Nave. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's so many. For me, fuck. Yo, what up, Rob? Y'all hit the like button. You're gonna wake. Hey, Rob, guess what this is? The sop. Sour sop. Javante Davis, 30-1. I'm assuming you're not a Javante Davis fan. There's nothing seal about Shakur, bad hand, and run holding Coward. Okay. Yeah, man, I did leave. Yo, that shit was Newberg. Are you black? Are you white? And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Why I'm asking. What's your ethnicity? And where'd you grow? You grew up in Newberg, right? Are you black or are you white? And I'm explaining to you in a second why I'm asking about this event where Mike Tyson never came, right? Because when I left, he wasn't there. Tank versus Ryan was the most exciting. Yeah, we left at about. We left at like 3:30, man. We left at about 3:30. 3:30, 3:45, we left. Puerto Rican. All right. That event was that shit was Mook Central stage. Like it was Ginzoed out. Like mad Jersey Ginzos. Do you know what I'm talking about? I know Rob knows what I'm talking about. But I'll tell you guys this. We went to this event for Bobby Chez, right? It was dope. Poor Bobby has cancer. His face is all fucked up. It ate away at his face. Literally, he's missing half his nose and his face. They had to remove the bones out of his face because cancer is growing in his body. It's awful. And I didn't know that about Bobby. I interviewed Bobby about 7-8 months ago, or maybe a year ago, and he looked normal. And then I show up at this benefit today for him for his cancer. I didn't know it's very, very off-putting. Poor fucking guy. But he grew up he's Italian, even though his last name is Polish. He's 1/4 Polish, but he's mostly Italian. He grew up in this Italian neighborhood in Jersey. And not street people. Like, yeah, probably mob. Because, Nutley is the city. This is where it took place, big in The Sopranos. Nutley is a big, so it was all, let me give you guys, so Mitch Green was there, like all these old fighters, but it was like 90% white, like Italians. 90% of them were over 50, over 60, most of them. Like Jersey Italians are a very different breed than New York Italians. And I learned that today because I wasn't really around that many. I've been around some Jersey Italians growing up, but like this shit, it was its own, like, man, this shit was Ginzoed out. You must have felt that a fucking place, Newberg. You're Puerto Rican. I'm Bulgarian. I'm white, but I'm still not Italian. I felt that a place being non-Italian. It was cool though. They're all nice and shit. Don't get me wrong, but it was funny, like the way they're all dressed. It was like it looked like central casting out of a fucking Sopranos, like casting call. Anyway, Marco, you know how the word mook, that's the young Brooklyn kids that use that word mook. I just know mook to me. I thought mook means like a guinea, like a ginzo, like a fucking, hey, get the fuck out of here, you dirty jerk off. Like people who talk like that. That's a mook to me. That's all. That's how I know the word. I don't know. Maybe Jersey towns are more bougie. Nah. Rob, you are off. Yo, Newberg, tell Rob that these dudes were the opposite of bougie, like the fucking polar, stellar opposite of bougie. Tell him, Rob. Tell him, Newberg. No, these guys are like fucking missing teeth in their mouth. Just like what's the word? What's the word? Like not well kept. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and like dudes, the kind of dudes who will be balding fully but grow their shit out and slick it all back. But then this will all be like, it'll look like a bomb exploded on their hairline, but they'll have all the shit slicked back, beautiful. But this is all fucking looking like they just don't kind of understand. They don't look at themselves in the mirror and be like they don't care. Not all of them. Not all of them. Like the dude who got me and Bobby was mad cool. He wasn't like that, but I'm just saying. Anyway, it was a very Italian event. And I felt cool. Junior, yeah, Junior's my man. I was talking to him too. Al Cole, yep, he was there. Yeah, they're all cool. Yeah, it's not that they're not cool. It's just the way they look is like you walk in, you literally feel like you're in the casting couch for fucking Sopranos. Meldrick Taylor versus Chavez. I'm with you on that one, Project. I'm with you on that one. They were rough, but that's exactly how to put it. Yup. Rough. Mullet. Yup. They were like, you know, it was older crew. They were playing freestyle music, Rob. Jersey towns I met are nice. NY towns are more blue collar sweat. Yes, Jersey dudes are nicer for sure. They're more like disheveled, some of them, but they're nicer. Yeah, but nah, New York Italians are, man, I came up with, I had some friends who were connected in the Bronx, and they were all, if you're cool with them, they treat you like family. Zepeda isn't that guy. Yeah, I saw Scully. I said what's up to him. Mosley tested positive for Austrian in the first Oscar fight. Prove that, because I don't remember that. Is it just me, or does Ginzo sound like a? It is a slur. It is a slur. It's a, and I can say it because I'm white, but it's basically like, it's kind of the N word for Italians, but obviously nothing's as bad as the N word because the N word has such a way worse meaning historically. But Ginzo is kind of, yeah, it's a slur for Italians. Absolutely. See, Ian, you're smart. You didn't even know that. You could just tell by the way it sounds. Silent auction. Had a few nice. Yeah. Chicago dudes are the coolest, smoothest, trickiest killers around. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. That was. Did you want me to Google it for you? Yeah, show me. I've never seen that before. I believe you. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'd like to see it though. Eneguichi versus Chuchi Puchu Puchi me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But all right, cool. F with this girl from Chicago. She has a terrible attitude, but we know what comes with that. That's usually true. Chicago, you sipping liquid courage? I've seen a few Hispanics, so I was okay. Maybe because my son, his broke leg, took attention off me. Nah, they're not gonna do anything bad. It was just like it just threw me off. I walked in there, I'm like, what the fuck? But it was dope though. It was still great cause. Jersey has less racist Italian population than NY Italians. When I was out there, you see that the kids kicking the black. Yeah, nah, definitely less racist. Marco, don't mean to be controversial, but if a 45-year-old dude is spanking champions today, doesn't that mean that champions are made of poop? Who's 45 spanking champions today? I'm confused. And no, because there's certain 45-year-old dudes like Hopkins, like Foreman, who just can do that. I think it's all dependent on the fighter. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got stood up. CJ stood him up. CJ said, "You didn't look like your picture, your profile picture. I'm out." CJ came in, looked like that. I was like, ugh, and just bounced. CJ wants him a little younger, I guess. I don't know. Skills beat age. Usually no, but there's exceptions, yes. Ward vs. Gotti, one great fight. People love the Ward Gotti ones. Vodka sauce. That's my point, Marco. Ain't no 45-year-old spanking champs of today. Shit. Isn't Beterbiev 40? I'm just saying. Almost there. Italian over here. Yeah, I'm fucking Italian over here. You take care, Marco. You have disappointed me, brother. You never mentioned any of the fights I message on here. What you mean? What do you mean? Don't go anywhere. Don't do that. No, we can talk. Let me scroll up. I didn't see you write anything. This is the first thing I've seen you write, Marcus. Literally the first thing I've seen you write. I'm scrolling up right now, and I do not see anything from you. Literally nothing. So I don't know what you're talking about, but say it again. We'll talk about it. Pac-Man, Marquez. Yeah, those were good. Did you do? No, I didn't do the speech. They weren't listening. It was not a conducive environment. I'm like, nah, fuck it. They had a whole bunch of other people talk, so it wasn't. I'm not really close with Bobby. So Rocky versus Mike Tyson. What gyros are Italian? What Chicanos are Mexicans? Another good fight when Pac got his chin tapped. Yeah, that was exciting because we're like, is he gonna? Because remember he got dropped like a round or two before that, before he got knocked out. I didn't mean to skip him if I did. I got a lot of comments coming in here, so I know what the fuck. Zuma versus Jeff Fennick. Yeah, that was a good one. Jeff Fennick's fight with Zuma, all of them were good. Is Bud right that Pac used PEDs, saying he didn't want him to take blood? He doesn't know for sure. MFs be all. Yeah, I don't know why he got what that was about. Maybe it's Ness. It's Ness's burner account. I didn't do the speech. I didn't want to do it. It wasn't nah. I've never been high on Marquez. I don't think he's overrated, Mo. He's just boring. Marquito, a younger 130-pound Floyd versus today's Shakur. Floyd, come on. Come on. Thank you. Khan versus Garcia was a decent fight. It was fun. Taylor versus Pavlik was dope. That's a good one. Maidana Ortiz. I did a video on that one recently. That's a good one. Pacquiao should stay retired. Israel Vasquez versus Rafael Marquez had some good fights with each other. Yeah, I wouldn't say if they're the greatest fights you've ever seen, that's cool. Floyd KO Shakur. I don't know. At 135, Floyd KOs almost anybody. What up, Marco? What advice you got for someone new to watching boxing? Who are we talking about here? Depends on the person. Is it a child? Is it a fucking older person? Is it a woman? Like, I'm with you, but that's a tough fight. You think Wilder making it? He is. Yeah, he announced his fight. He's fighting some guy nobody ever heard of. It's official on Turkey Al Sheikh's platform. To most people who don't know ish about boxing, that Mayweather Pacquiao fight was trash, but I know boxing and I didn't look at it as a masterpiece. I didn't think it was trash though either. Nah, I didn't want to do it. Chicago, I just decided not to do it. Usyk versus Fury 1 had me on the edge of my seat. Yeah, that was a little boring because nobody was really, just at the very end he got dropped once. Usyk versus Fury 1, excuse me. Yeah, just after he got dropped though. What's up, Gio? After he got dropped, I think it had me on the edge of my seat. Before that, nah. Mayweather fought scared against Pacquiao. Scared? Mid-30s-ish. That they want to start watching it? Was that the question? I know playing about boxing, Floyd was just boring. That's what I'm saying. They said, get him out of here. A young bull. People swear Pac beat Floyd. That's wild. Skip Bayless said that. He was on some shit. Do you care about UFC fights? No, I don't watch UFC. A trash terpiece. AJ versus Ruiz. Anyone noticed Tevin Farmer's excessive clinching? Not just the clinching, he was moving around with his hands down and his head up in the air. It was weird. Very weird. I gave the boxing gloves away to the homeless. I doubt that. Mayweather come back and beat Australian guy. What Australian guy? You ever meet any? Of course, I met a whole bunch. I agree. I watched the fight 2 times after the Floyd showed me masturbated. Okay. What I mean, how do you figure he scored the fight? Garcia versus Devin, because I thought Haney was going to wash him. That was an exciting fight. Just because it was boring for most of it when Ryan was doing his Victorville shell, but when Ryan exploded, that shit was exciting. Mamoon, what up? I drove through Patterson today, going back home from Nutley, which is apparently oozing with fucking Italians. The fuck is homeless dude gonna do? He's just joking. UFC's boring. Agreed. Floyd versus Pac stinker. Yep. Salute. Appreciate you, twin. Kambosos said Floyd's approached him for a comeback. Really? Really? Fuck. I mean, how not to get sucked up into negativity? Open it to multiple people? You guys want to do that? You guys want to open it up? Devin whole face was swollen. Yeah, he was fucked up. Oop. CJ wants these gloves too. CJ wants these gloves. CJ's gonna win the gloves and the belt. You guys got no shot. No shot. No shot. CJ got this shit covered. All right. Even Floyd's here in the corner. Shit. I might even call in. All right. You guys want to do it? You guys want to open the panel up? Tevin Farmer head up in the air is a nerve-related issue, almost a tick. It was weird. Bo Holyfield won. Yep. Bo Holyfield won was dope. Kambosos is your Australian guy, Floyd. Yeah, I get it now. I'm surprised. That's a weird person to come back. He doesn't even have a belt, right? Kambosos, why fight him? I wish there was more channels like yours that portray boxing in a positive. Thank you. Tevin was fighting like he won it was. What's up, Mike? To me, it looked more like he wanted the fight to be stopped. I'm telling you, it looked like he wanted the ref to stop it, but he wouldn't quit because his arm was hurt or whatever. That's what I don't know. I could be wrong. It looked like he was kind of just hands down, letting this dude just fucking hook off on him. How's us UFC boring when I don't like UFC. I just don't like it. CJ from Grove Street. I don't know what that means. Eon, he would tell you, you know shit about boxing. UFC is definitely not boring. This coming from boxing fan, that shit is exciting. Hey, a lot of people like it. I just don't. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like it, just not me. Obviously, it's doing something right because it has a huge fan base. Hitman, we don't watch boxing for violence. That's true. Farmer faked a hand injury, then turned his back on fighter. I don't know if he faked it, but it was a very strange. I'll call it like 15 minutes. Okay. I don't know what the greatest fight is that I've ever seen. I do. Actually, I do. 48-year-old Floyd Mayweather isn't making 135, so Kambosos. That's a good point, Troy. What about at a catchweight, though? To fight Mayweather, he'll do whatever you know what I'm saying? He'll go up. Yeah, but your cheer. I'm a fan of skills. That's why I don't like bare knuckle fighting. It's low skill. It's kind of the same shit. It's just brutal. Boxers are 1,000 times more skilled than MMA dudes. No, I wouldn't say that. It's different skills. Both. Iron Mike, violence. Kambosos is at 140 for what it's worth. Joe Frazier. You'd rather see boxing? Me too. MMA is brutal, and it's boring to me. There's a lot of just laying on the floor, wrapping around each other, like you had to peel them off each other like fruit roll-ups. I'm not into it. I got Chris Eubank. He's too big. I think it's a ridiculous fight. He's way too big. As a kickboxer myself, you have to understand that the setups involve hands, feet, vice versa. Truly appreciate UFC, but there's nothing like setups. Yeah, it's tough when you're using hands and feet. Marco, them dudes don't even know how to throw a 1-2. They know how to throw. They can't focus solely on that because they also you can't plant your feet and throw punches because you also have to be able to lift your feet up and kick or reverse choke lock or whatever the fuck it is they do. Surprised to hear you don't like UFC. I like the model. That's why I'm happy that that Dana and Turkey are going to start a boxing league. I just don't like the sport. See, again, everything's subjective. You think I just don't like the model. No, I like the model. I love that they fight the best. I just don't like the fighting itself. It's not all or nothing. 9% striking UFC is low level. I don't really watch it enough, so I can't even chime in on this. From what I've seen, it doesn't look like great striking to me. From what I've seen. That was very embarrassing. Very. You clearly don't understand ground game. I don't give a fuck about no ground game. That's what it looks like, man. Greatest fight of all time. No. Greatest fight of all time to me was a fight that happened in 2005, I believe. What's up, Bam? Yep. 2005 is the greatest fight I've ever seen. Boxing is a science. UFC is for guys with no skill. Okay. Who the fuck is Mike Trout if he's not a baseball player? Serrano versus Taylor 3. I don't know, man. I might not even watch it, to be honest with you. Zepeda ready for Shakira? Yeah, he's ready. I think Shakur fucks him up, though. Agreed, Mike. Agreed. Open up the panel. You guys want to open the panel? Let me ask everybody. People? Yes? No? Maybe? Panel or no? I'd rather watch WWE than UFC. You know what? Let me see something. Here. Why was this forwarded to? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. My bad. All right. My bad. We're back. So yeah, you guys want the panel or no? Panelito or no panelito? Panel for people to talk. Callers, talkers, whatever. Jersey says yes. I was just in Nutley, Bob, and Nutley is oozing with Ginzo Italians. I just found that out today. You should insert Frutitious Maximus into your vocab. I'm not doing that. I'm never going to do that. Zepeda was hurt. He was. No, he wasn't hurt. He kept coming forward. He wasn't hurt. But he got cracked. Like his Liberty Bell got cracked like they're in Philadelphia. For show. WWE over UFC. Word. Yo, M-Dog. I still trying to fight in border wars. Huh? What you mean? Give a fuck about no border wars? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, Rob Def. Rather watch TNA than WWE. I don't know what TNA is. What's TNA? Talk to me, people. What is TNA? TNA? TNA. All right, I'm not going to say it because I'll probably get flagged. Maybe I won't, actually. I could probably say that and not get flagged, but I'm not going to say it. That's what TNA is to me. I don't know what the fuck TNA is. All right, peace. Zepeda was hurt in the 12th, but still, I don't think he was hurt because he just kept throwing like nothing. He got hit clean as zest, like a bar of zest, clean. Oh, rather watch Devin Haney than WWE. Yep. Dudes are saying UFC is 2D. I don't think it's 2D. It's just not exciting to me. Jersey also has a big Chinese population, Dominican, Puerto Rican. Well, I know all that, but where I went, that shit was mad Ginzo-y. You better fight Ness. See? You almost made me say it again, Mike. But I'm on to you. You almost made me say the N-word again. Because I told you don't write that shit. Put a ninja emoji or something. You should fight him. I'll train you. I just couldn't even force myself to. Yeah, I can't do it. I'd rather watch Golden Girls. Golden Girls is funny. This is boxing. Keep other stuff out of this. Word up. You tell him, cut. Zepeda's a good chin. Tevin was a bigger, stronger boxer. Zepeda, I was very shocked, for those of you who weren't in last night, at Zepeda's lack of power. 85% knockout ratio, and I don't think he has much power. I think his knockouts, he's a prime example of he's a volume puncher. He goes to Costco, loads out those punches up in the back of his pickup, and then delivers all those punches at once. And that's what does it. He's not a one-punch hitter quitter. Last time you saw. Well, I don't know what I said, but it's your fault. Marco, next event is sailing with the champs. June 20. Yeah, I know. He told me. I don't know if I'll be at that, though. I would grape Ness in a fight. Huh? You want to grape him? We know what grape means. Grape that's my code word for that word without the G. So you want to grape Ness? Ew. All right, this is for Mamoon. Fruity. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mexican. Yeah, that was very, very fruity. David is a volume puncher. He has hard one-punch shots. I think he hits harder pound for pound than Zepeda does. Pound for pound. Because obviously he's way bigger than Zepeda. I do. Because his look hard. Zepeda's don't really look hard. Zepeda volume puncher, sure. Very busy. Yeah, no. He has an Uzi. And the clips are all just fucking gloves. But they're not hard. They're not an Uzi. It's like a rubber bullets. Farmer has been stopped twice in 42 fights. Well, that's a lot. Not a lot. That doesn't show. That's not an argument to me where I'm going to be like, oh, well, then he has a good chin. Getting stopped, actually, no, it depends. Being stopped doesn't necessarily have to do with having a bad chin. You can take the punches and be fine, but just the ref is or the corner is too much punishment. So was he stopped or was he wobbled and dropped and, all fucked up? That's the difference. Farmer going to retire? He should. I saw Ringwalk Danny being interviewed, and he said he would fight Ness on Border Wars for rights. Okay. Chicago joined the panel. I could not imagine watching my uncles fighting each other, laying on the floor on top of each other. MMA is just too weird. Yep. For the right price. Well, yeah, so would I for the right price. I'd fight anybody for the right price. Literally anybody. The only reason Farmer wasn't killed. I like boxing, that's all. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that grappling. I can't do that shit. Drop the link. I don't know if we all want to do this. Every time I do this, we lose viewers. I'm telling you guys. It happens every fucking time I open up the panel. The viewers will drop. We're 45, 50. The shit will go down to 20, 25. Who would be A-side? Shaq in Shaq versus... Are you kidding? Shaq? I thought you meant Shaquille O'Neal. I'm like, you mean O'Shaquie Foster. I don't know. You'd have to pay me to watch Shakur versus Zepeda. Yeah, nobody's getting knocked out. Nobody. How much to fight a Prime Wilder? 300 to 500,000. I'll do it. Vega, ¿qué pasó? New York City King. What up, blood? Marco, if Misfits Boxing offers you, I will 1 million. I'll fight anybody. Anybody. Literally anybody. Usyk, Dubois, whatever. 1 million? Done. And I'll train too. I'll try and beat him too. I'm not saying I will, but I'll try. Boots versus Roach. Nah, Roach is too small. Boot will take his boot and stomp the Roach, which is what you do. When you got those Timberlands on, you stomp out the roaches in Hell's Kitchen. Hell yeah. Not that difficult to figure out. Shakur is the A-side. More importantly, why would anyone care? Good point. You haven't seen enough street fights. I've seen street fights where boxing matches. Man, every single street fight goes to the ground that I've seen. Almost everyone. Not everyone. No. A lot of them. Actually, not in New York City. That's actually not true. Most street fights in New York City don't go to the ground. That's actually not true. Dudes try and throw hands because we all think we're boxers out here. I actually was one, but you know what I'm saying. I will fight Jake Paul in a second. Don't skip my UFC comment. More knockouts, more brutal. I believe you. I just don't like the shit. You got a point. I just don't like it. It's like somebody who doesn't. I don't like a papaya. I think the shit smells like puke and deep inside of an ass cheek. It's nasty. So you can keep feeding it to me, and I'm not gonna. And you're gonna be like, oh well, it's so tasty and has. I don't give a fuck. I don't like it. Just like this shit. What's up, Eric? I don't like UFC. I'll fight Vega in a dark alley. Vega will fuck you up. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if you can fight. You wouldn't do anything but want an autograph. Oh, shit. That'd be hilarious if he really wanted Vega's autograph. A-side, Shakur's own hometown fans walked on his fight. Fair 5-1. They also paid. Why don't you like MMA? It's too savagery. It's kind of gross, all the blood and everything. And there's too much lulls in actual action. They're just laying on the floor. They're doing choke. It gets boring to me, and it grosses me out when guys are all split open and bleeding and shit and getting lumped up. Like they just end up looking like their face ends up looking like a shepherd's pie. I'm not into it. Do you think you could beat Jake Paul? No, I can't beat Jake Paul, but I'll try for enough money. That's for the comment section, not you, Mark. Okay. Winston, what up? What up? Oh, Mo's I just realized why you said lineal, because Mo is the lineal trivia champion in this community. I just realized why that's there. Dope, as it should be. I know, right? Joe Pilot. Vega taking all my fades. Vega the plumber. If UFC was more beautiful, they would have more deaths per year than boxing. No, that's not true. And you meant to say brutal. That's not true. The rules prevent people from having permanent, or the rules in UFC highly reduce the risk of permanent brain damage, because once somebody's hurt, they stop it. But the rules of it also, smaller gloves, elbows, also promote having way more brutally looking scars and cuts and all that. That's what I'm saying. Mo uses AI. Marco always cracks me up. You the man, bro. What'd I say? Thank you, but I don't know what I said. What's up, Marco? Been here since the beginning. Just lazy to type. Well then, que lo que? Boxing is more dangerous than UFC. More dangerous for permanent brain damage, yes. Not more dangerous to get cut up and get your shit snapped. I'm a nobody, but you typed my name three times unprovoked. Exactly. I try to explain to people that all the time. Yeah. It's called MMA, not UFC. What's the difference? Aren't they? They're both the same shit. They're just different leagues who do it, right? UFC just sucks. I agree with you, but it has more popular fan base than boxing in America. It's funny yet weird how people fall in love with you over the internet. With you? Okay. Bro said the faces be looking like shepherd. They do. Nobody's legs get turned into a Chinese spare rib in boxing. Exactly. That was gross. When Conor McGregor's shit snapped in half, he looked like one of those toys we had as kids where you pull it and it has like little elastic in between. What are those called to you? Those toys that where like you push the thing up and it holds up, and then when you let the button down, it collapses. I don't know what they're called, but I know what you mean. Well, those. 1970s toy, she said. Marco, you ever tried any grappling? Hell no. I'm not trying to lay around with some dude's beanbag dragging across my forehead. No. And Vega, I'm also not trying to have whatever this joint is here, whatever the ligaments are here, snapped if I don't tap out quick enough. Nope. Fuck that. Not happening. I never fell in love with him. I follow. Ali got his legs fucked up in it. Yeah. Yep. How many UFC fighters died in the ring? Exactly. Because of the rules. Yep. Like I said, boxing is way more likely to have permanent brain injury and death than UFC. UFC is way more likely to just look like shit and have breaks. And yep. Weird, right? It's a way more brutal sport, but way less dangerous for permanent injury. All the UFC guys lose because they aren't that talented. I like talent. I mean, nah, I wouldn't say that, Bob. They got talent. You know, there's a science behind, you know what I'm saying, taking people down and snapping their ankles and rubbing your butt cheeks in their forehead while you like choke them. I mean, there has to be a talent to that. Like if I got into a fight now with anybody and they went for my legs, I mean, if I missed that first uppercut or straight right as they're coming in, I'm probably in trouble. There's also way more boxers than fighters. I just don't see how anybody could enjoy watching that. I'm with you. Fighters have died in the past one. Bare knuckle. Yeah, well, bare knuckle is like boxing. That's worse though. Maybe not worse because the punches don't create as much blunt force trauma because there's no gloves. Believe it or not, they create more cuts, but they don't land as hard. Bay Area killer, rubbing. I mean, that's what it looks like to me when they're rolling around like that. It looks like they're tossing salads through the shorts. It's gross. Gross. Fundora nonstop pressure beats Spence. Damn. I don't know about that. Grappling is a cool skill to learn. Yeah. It's a cool skill to learn if you're UFC science, Diddy Party Olympics Paul. Yep. So I'm saying, bare knuckle documentary, that was the best. I'm ready to call. Oh, you're ready? How many times are these hype dudes ready to lose? Yeah, man, it's I don't like it. No good. Damn, bro, you look like aging father. You insulting me? I don't really get what's happening. Some of these comments are weird. Oh, thanks. Love being called old. Cool. You drop the fucking link. You drop it. As a former state level wrestler and BJJ practitioner, all of this hate for anything but striking is crazy. You're a BJ practitioner? Tutti frutti. You practice BJs? Are you practicing BJs? Fuck. Wild. All right, CJ. Now we know where you were yesterday. E-Rock, you should be happy he wasn't there. He was practicing BJs. Fundora is vulnerable for a counter. He don't use range correct slow. I agree. Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know what's happening, Vega. That's what he's saying. That's what he said. At least he's practicing. You know what they say, right? Practice makes gay. All right, sorry. Let me stop. Sorry, CJ. Sorry. Nah, man, you should consider giving it a try. Grappling. Nah, I'm not grappling. I don't even, Vega, I'm 48. I haven't sparred in 10 years. If I stop sparring, you think I'm going to decide to go grapple? Not fucking happening. CJ's a wild. I know, man. Jiu-jitsu is an art form. Yeah. That shit too. Dudes grabbing each other's fucking gis and like, it's so boring to me. You got to have your hands strong to hold on to those gis. In NYC, when we hit the ground in a street fight, it comes to a stop and restarts with hands. Absolutely. But I thought you're from Newburgh. I'm very confused now. But that's a fact. Roy Jones, the GOAT. This fucking guy knows how to get the party fucking started. I must have forgot. Why would anybody grapple when you can pop their cabbage back? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Split their tree with a thunderbolt. Pop. I have a friend who fought MMA, and I used to train with him. Shit looks fun, but it's an art. Now I know, I know. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's garbage. There's no skill. Like it's its own. Everything has its own skill. Everything. Shit. What's that new white people sport? It's like tennis and ping pong combined. Pickleball. That has a skill. Only thing I grapple with is females. Word up. Roy Jones popped for drugs. Thought you forgot. MMA is grappling with a little bit of striking. Grappling as a sport is boring to watch. Word up. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, I figured that out afterwards. NYC is a part of Newburgh. NYC is a part of Newburgh, NY. We call it the sixth borough here. What? Wait, are you saying that there's a part of Newburgh called NYC? Or are you trying to say that you guys are the sixth borough? Because no disrespect, but you're definitely not the fucking sixth borough. I've been to Newburgh. I'm confused what you're talking about. Maybe there's like some, it's like your Latin Quarter. You guys call it NYC or some shit. Pickleball is for Stephen A. Smith. It is funny to get in a street fight and a guy immediately lays on the ground and says, come on, let's fight. That was a skit. I seen somebody do that. You probably saw that too. Pickleball, I wouldn't have assumed you were talking about cricket. I'm being censored. That's racist. Huh? Who censored you? Marco wondering what happened since he left. What are you guys talking about? Where'd I go? Marco, you watch any boxing this weekend? Yeah, I did. If you would have been in the fucking room with me yesterday instead of probably over there with Ness, you would have known that. We did a live fucking play-by-play. I even watched the fucking girls fight. The whole thing. We are called the sixth borough here. By who? All right, you know what? Let me not shit on you. I like you. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little possessive of my New York City isms. And I ain't never heard that shit before, but whatever. Fuck it. Since you left NYC, I didn't name it, just always called it. All right. Anybody watch Yoksta in weigh-in? I don't know what that means. The girls should have fought naked. That would have helped. They adopted the name for themselves. Ness didn't say that. Say what? He didn't say what? What are you talking about? He actually said, what are you talking about? I'm confused. Y'all instigating again. I'm confused what he's talking about. Ness said he hates you because you never say anything. No, he didn't. Who? What are you guys talking? Who's embarrassed? Who's a clown? You talking about Chicago? Marco, you my boy. One day come visit the Berg and let's get lunch. You got it. My friend of mine lives in Beacon, which is right by there, right? I was just in Beacon not too long ago. Is a punch to the breast a scoring strike? I don't know, but a punch to the hood is a low blow. Two-Tone was making fun of you. No, he wasn't. Get out of here. Yeah, I know Chicago. He's just joking. So yeah, he's actually really cool. He just, for some reason, when he gets behind the keyboard, he turns into a douchebag. But when you talk to him, he's like mad cool. It's weird. It's like the keyboard, when he touches it, it pulls out his evil, annoying twin. I don't know. 5 minutes away. Yeah, it's right there. But Nessa's a rat. Tupac did that shit, laid on his back, and kicked his legs in the air. There's a film on when he lived in Baltimore. Show me that, because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, Alberto's not even in here today. Females both showed more heart than Farmer. That's a fact. That's a fact. Comes to our local boxing gym, Hook Elite. We have a few pros. All right. Do you box, Newberg, or no? Do you train? You coach kids? Did you box? What's your deal? How did Farmer not show? He showed because Vega. There was a couple periods in that fight where I thought he looked like he was trying to quit. That's why. Like he had his hands down. He wasn't throwing punches. His head was up. His hands were down. It was weird. I almost felt like maybe because his arm, his hand, or his elbow hurt, and he didn't want to actually quit, he was hoping the ref would just stop it. That's what it kind of seemed like to me. It was a very weird defensive, like he was given weird energy. Berto's washing your truck. That was funny to me. Infama, licky boom boom down. Wednesday sparring days. My son boxes. Oh, okay. How old's your son? Yeah, I forgot Farmer's corner should have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought he was trying to do that because his shit, like it looked like it whatever hurt him. That's what it looked like to me. You didn't see that, Vega? No? Let's see what he says. No, he was in pain when he was pleading with his. No, yeah, but during the fight, when you're in pain, you don't just put your hand like, nah, fuck that. You've been in the ring. You got to have. Let me tell you something, Vega, and you should know this. The adrenaline is pumping so high. If you feel pain while you're boxing, like I'll give you an example. The only time I know anybody who's ever felt pain, actual pain, where they freeze is when they tore a bicep. That's because they can't lift their arm up. Or like your shit has to be surgery bad. He was fucking fine. He wasn't that in pain. Or if he was like he was not reacting well to it because he had nothing permanent going on. He was still throwing hard shots. Nah. It was weird, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, we could. 8. Your son's 8? You got him boxing already? Jeez. You ain't fucking around. Trivia. We'll do trivia, but Vega's going to lose. Do a poll, trivia, or panel. Okay. And then I'm going to go step off for a second. Let me do this poll. Should we do trivia or open panel? Here we go. Trivia. Open that panel, white boy. Boom. All right, fill out the poll. I'm going to step off for literally 10 seconds. Hold it down. Chicago, behave yourself. Okie dokie, we're back. We're back, baby. I'm back and I'm still not black. 2 dogs walk into a bar, 50-50. Well, it's not over yet. I gotta see how many people. We should get at least 40 responses in here. It's only 16 votes, so it's not gonna work. We got to get a lot more. Farmer blamed his lack of sponsor support for losing. He really thought he won. Yeah, it's wild. That's another thing. Him thinking he won is like, ugh. Nah, hell nah, he didn't win. No, he didn't win. He got fucking destroyed. Not destroyed, but he got beat. Easy. We TBV. Oh, boy. You got to ward off the weirdos from an open panel. Well, I get to choose who comes in the panel, my brother. The name of the movie Tupac did, a movie. Well, so what? I thought you meant there's a video of him like, yeah, well, a movie's a movie. It's called acting. What's up, Butcher? Is it paid a double Farmer amount of punches and landed? Yeah, he beat him easy. Easy. Obviously, Chicago Kills got timed out multiple times. Probably. Speaking of Pac, I'm about to get my nose pierced. No, you're not. Get the fuck out of here. You're 41 years old, going to get your nose pierced? And if you were serious, please don't. You're gonna look like Lenny Kravitz. I bet in my YouTube channels he gets timed out. Huh? Read your last comment. Trying to find the shit and I don't see it. You're gonna leave like Marcus? Marco, you want to see how bad the storm in my city was or not? Sure. Why not? Top Rank put on. It was 80 degrees here in the tri-state, New York, Jersey, yesterday afternoon, and by yesterday night it was 40. Dropped 40 fucking degrees. Now that might be normal for Arizona and like desert. That's not normal here. That's weird. We usually don't drop more than 15 degrees. Let's see what we got here. Lenny Kravitz got to rock with Jennifer Lawrence. Okay. It's a documentary about Tupac. You never finished reading my shit. No, I saw. Oh. Sorry. All right, you're right. My bad. Send it to me. Send the link. Are you going to watch the Tim Zoo? Yeah, of course. What's this, Eon? Oh, your thing? You wanted my attention, little mama. You got it, little mama. Vega's funny to me. I don't know. I find him very funny. This is annoying. All right, boom. This is Eon's neighborhood, I suppose, where there's a storm. Holy shit. Storm damage response. And they knocked the golden arches out. Wow, that's not good. That's in your city? I mean, I'm sure somebody like Vega from Florida is like, that shit happens literally every Thursday. That's fucked up. Little mama. I went to Chicago, a very safe place. No wonder you act the way you do. Oh, shit. Is he Puerto Rican? He is Puerto Rican, that's right. I hope. When you going back to the boxing voice? When my buddy Nestor calls me back and we have a conversation privately. Bro, it rained for 30 minutes. I don't know how it did that. Yeah, man, the hurricane, what was the one that fucked up New Orleans again? It was like 5 minutes. The water went and then it receded back and you get ruined for life in something that took maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. Yeah, that's how these natural disasters are. Vega gets chased by alligators every week. He rides an alligator to work. Katrina, thank you. That one. Yeah. So, that shit happens. It's fucked up. We felt 2 earthquakes in New York City last year. I never felt one in my life. Oh, no, I did feel one, but it was so minor. This one was a little something. Alligators get caught, they don't chase. Alligators are fucking terrifying. Wind and water, Captain Planet touchdown. Yeah, alligators are terrifying. Let's see what we got here with this poll. It's 50-50. 20 votes. So I don't know what we're going to do then. Real talk, since your situation on TBV, I haven't been there since. You the man. Appreciate you. Thank you. That's nice. Marco, can Michaela ever challenge Clarissa? She can. She'll get harpooned with that right hand, but she can try. Sure. She might fight her. Clarissa might do it. It'll be like an easy paycheck. It'll be a big name in boxing. I said, you still his man on the show. I know. I've heard that. I'll feed your dog to the neighbor gator. I don't have a dog. We've had like 4 earthquakes in the last 3 months, waiting on the big one. I killed one in Florida in Kissimmee one time. You didn't kill no goddamn gator. Johnny, what up? Somebody just came in here before, Johnny, in my chat when I first started and asked me if I would do an interview with you, which I thought was weird because you of course I would. You know me. That's never said. Ebony Bridges bringing peace. Yeah, she's dope. Pythons are in the Everglades. Chicago, cut it out. Felix, what up? You think we're going to get Norman Jr. versus Boots? I do. I do. He's right there with it. When we meet in person, I'll ask for a wrench. I'm a loyal. You know what? You're going to get a wrench right now. Right? Oh, Johnny doesn't have a wrench either. Look at this. I'm going to wrench Johnny, and I'm going to wrench Newberg. My fellow, you guys have been anointed. Welcome. And saying I'm going to wrench you sounds very, but I don't mean it in this kind of way. It's crazy, bro. Dudes are DMing me to interview you after Ness. Oh, nah, I'm not going to do an interview about that because there's nothing. All I'm going to say is what I said, which is like me and him need to talk privately. That's all it's about. And the shit was obviously, anybody who saw it knew it was a severe overreaction by him. He was having a bad day. It's shit that he does to people a lot. So everybody saw it, knows what it is. It's not that big of a deal. And honestly, if we talk, we squash it, I'm cool. Like, I get it. People have bad days. He's never done that to me before. So I'm just not like a constant thing. I can get over it if he's, cool, not coming at me on some bullshit. I'll take you there and you can tell me how it feels around hundreds of pythons. I just gave my wife a python. Speaking of earthquakes, she got in her house, ain't no furniture. Damn. Wow. Love you wrenching up. Okay, you saying that is doesn't sound good. Omar, what up? Next time, tell Ness there's plenty of videos where Victor Conti admits to funding the startup of Vada, which makes Victor a conflict of interest working with any fighter. Okay, you the man. Marco putting that metal on dudes. I guess I am. That sounded so gay, but cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put that metal on you. It sounds gay, but cool. I don't know if I like it. Actually held a 2-foot gator in my hands. Damn. Oh no, we didn't pet the gator. We went to some shit in Florida, but they didn't let us touch him. The dude was touching him, was opening their mouths, putting his head in it. Guy was fucking, I wouldn't do it either. I just think it's funny how people are asking. Oh, yeah. Norman Sr. said earlier today they just got offered a big fight in Japan, so he'll probably be co-main. Okay, dope. Bro, Ness is not calling you back. Just run the fade at Porter Wars. Have a pic of me holding that gator. Let's see it. Bro, Johnny was interviewing Ring Walk Danny. Got a wrench? Finally. Yeah, now you the man. I did not give it to you on purpose. I just, especially you don't come in here much, Johnny, so... You know what I mean? I just forget. Anybody else who's in here a lot and thinks they deserve a wrench, please speak up. It's not personal. I told her, let me open her mouth, put the head in. Gross. Why are you going TBV? That dude is full of himself. That's true. Nah, look, it's beneficial for me and for him. I got a lot of followers, and he has more. I have a lot of followers from a different, it was mutually beneficial. That's why. And he's cool. I'm cool with him for the most part. That was a exception. And like I said, everybody has bad days. Victor Conte bragged about being able to help athletes pass any VADA test. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, he doesn't. But again, I get exposure, which is very, very valuable for me trying to building my own brand. You know what I mean? You and Danny against Ness at Port. I'll fucking whoop. How about you line up Danny and Ness one after the other? Tag team. Line them up. You guys, man, don't make me play that video where I break the power score at the fucking arcade. Or not the arcade, at the mall. Don't make me play it. You guys think I just go and I have fat. Don't make me play the power video. I'm glad I took that video too, because everybody thinks like you don't realize there's levels of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I could throw fast, I could throw hard, I could throw a good combination of fast and hard. There's levels. But people don't know that if they don't do it. Marco, it was Finny. I don't know what that means. A few people on my live chatted their desire for a Ness versus Marco Border Wars fight. Oh, funny. Come on, man. He's not a boxer. Let's stop this ridiculous. Besides the fact that he's way bigger than me, but that doesn't. I fought tons of heavyweights, sparred tons of heavyweights. I mean, he's not a boxer. That's silly. Silly. These fools just instigating. Gianni. Tia has to be auntie. That's Spanish. I know what Tia means. Thank you. You would what? You would what? Marco, one of my best friends, fights in Orange, New Jersey on April 26th if you want to go. Maybe. Is it amateur, pro, and where? And what time? But I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe I will. Thank you. What the poll say? Poll said CJ skipped out on vlogs. Oh, shit. It's at 54% for trivia. They don't want to do panel. Does Tone get paid? I don't know. I don't talk to him about that. I have no idea. I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. You in my way, like the pinche bue? Pinche means damn. I don't know what bue means. Somebody who speaks the Mexican slang, please tell us. Mo Brains, lineal. He's a lineal trivia champ. Yeah, even if I dismissed it, I say on my live, Marco is smaller. Doesn't make sense. That's not why it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense because this fucking the experience and skill level discrepancy. That's why it doesn't make sense. I had to support my homie down since elementary. Tobias, Tobias, Hollow Tip Green. Oh, yeah, I heard of him. Tobias Green. Yeah. What, where's it taking place? What, like arena or what theater or what is it? No, Raw Dog. Are you kidding? Farmer, I think he got robbed of his fucking sanity thinking he won that fight. Would love to see Mayer go for undisputed. Yeah, me too. She could fight. She impressed me, actually. It means gay? No, it doesn't. Doesn't gay mean maricon? Oh, that's Puerto Rican Spanish, though. See, I didn't grow up with the Mexican slang. I don't know. You punk maricon motherfucker. That's how Al Pacino was imitating a fucking Puerto Rican in Carlito's Way. It was so... I'm sorry. I think he's a little overrated. Him playing Scarface was dope. But playing a Puerto Rican in Carlito's Way, while that's a dope movie, his portrayal of a Puerto Rican was... What Puerto Rican... Vega, you still in here? They ever gone, you punk maricon motherfucker. Puerto Ricans don't talk like that. Couldn't even roll his fucking R. Come on. Pinchigwe means something like fucking dude. Okay. Gotcha. Michael, what up, blood? Farmer robbed us of a good fight, if anything. Agreed. I heard 3 excuses during the fight around my elbow, hand, hip. Oh, hip too? There's a hip one too? I'm still rocking with TevinFarmer.com. You do it. Tevin Farmer only? Battle of EO Orange, East Orange Campus, Star Boxing. Yo, I fought under Star Boxing. My pro fight, the one sanctioned one I had was under Star Boxing. That's crazy. They're still doing it. Yeah, man. Hit me, message me, Newberg, on Instagram. I don't know what's your handle, so I know it's you. Michaela is not the same as when she fought Baumgartner. She looked better to me, I'll tell you that. That's a Cuban. Who's a Cuban? Nah, we don't talk like that. That's what I'm saying, Johnny. There's some bullshit. Yeah, you did chase him out of here. He didn't know. He kept responding to you. He didn't know that you were just fucking with him. I tried to tell him, but I guess, I read they had Tone, the PR slang down back. It was too offensive. Oh, really? In Carlito's Way? Pacino was great in Godfather movies. What's good, my guy? My boy signed under Main Street Boxing. Okay. Shutterbug. All right, message me. Message me now. Star Boxing signed Boo Boo back in the day. Yeah, man, I fought on Star Boxing. That was so dope. Joe DeGuardia, I believe it was. What up, Brody? Hangout spot. Great interview at Ringwalk. Baumgartner. Star Boxing still promotes Smith Jr. All right, dope. Carlito's Way is a great film. It is. I just thought his Puerto Rican adaptation was a basura. Likes up. Clarissa's in the house. There he is. He's back. He's back. Look, the maricon motherfucker. That's how Puerto Ricans talk, Vega, apparently. Just saying. Benny Bronco. Yeah, that was and he's not even fucking, but he's a real New Yorker. I know him. I mean, I met him a couple times. I don't know him. Johnny Legs, they call him. He goes to my boxing gym. He used to, at least. Johnny Legs. Leguizamo. Just Romy. All right. You know, let me just, so I don't forget, because it'll probably go in my request folder. Let me make sure I get it. Oh yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, you sent me messages before. Yeah. Okay, I got you. You're good. Yeah. So please, I see it. Just give me all the information, and I'll try and I'd like to go actually. Living in Connecticut, Jersey's a little far, but not too bad. I think that's only like an hour away. Orange. Did he quit? Cuevas. You are hating on a legend. Who? What are we talking about? Back, never left. Makes you even more. Here we go. YouTube won't let me cuss in the chat. What you mean? Me and my Gerald McClellan pick I sent you. Yeah. Cuevas def quit. Who was fucking Cuevas? What fight was that again? Cuevas. Who did fucking Cuevas fight? I only watched the last two, so I probably didn't see it. Shields film, the greatest boxing movie in history. You watched it, Clarissa? For real? Did you? If you did you like it, or are you just joking? Clarissa's very dry and jokes a lot, so we gotta filter out the truth. Vega's too. Oh boy, Norman beat Cuevas. Oh, yeah. Did he quit? Yes, that's the fight. Thank you. He did quit. Absolutely. Yes, that's quitting. That's literally. If you open up Encyclopedia Britannica, those of you young, like Vago, probably don't know what that is. It's what we used to use before we had internet, a book to look shit information up. And you look up quitting, this dude's last round will be in there like this. He definitely quit. Yeah, absolutely. I saw the trailer twice. He knocked him out, but he quit for show. For shizzles. Hey, yo, I just watched Clarissa movie on the flight home. It was mid. I could have guessed that. I kept my work concerning Alberto. Like I said, every bad boy has a soft side. Okay. That sounded extremely phallic and gross. Of course he quit. He's PR. I don't know why I'm reading this shit. Respect the legends, Marco. Who? Who am I not respecting? What you talking about? Nah, let the bitch express herself. Vega probably said the funniest thing to me that I heard the whole day, that day of the TBV shit. He come into my chat, and what'd you say? He says something like, the first thing he says, he goes, "Why'd you have to ruin TBV today?" Because it was such a ridiculous temper tantrum he had. It was so funny that he said that, because he was obviously being sarcastic. It was very funny. Gave me a good laugh. I try being okay. Yeah, that shit was funny. That was really funny. That was the funniest thing I heard the whole day, I think. Look at Vega and his feelings. Okay. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You're like taking over Chicago and Alberto might be the same person. No, they're not. We've heard their voices. They're not the same person. Unless they use one of those voice machines. It's possible. I think Chicago and Alberto are the same person. Random question, but is there a beef between Puerto Ricans and Dominicans? Johnny will be better to answer that because he's from BK. I don't know Vega, because I think the Puerto Ricans in Florida are different than the Puerto Ricans in New York. In New York, yeah, they don't really like each other, but I wouldn't say it's full-on beef. But Johnny, if you're here, answer that one. Look like my baby mom with me being... Yeah, exactly. Not really a rivalry. It's in New York. It's a little different, Vega. I think it might be different in Florida. Because in New York, I know they don't really. Come on, Marco. Man, I guess Johnny left, but no, he's still here. It's they don't. I'll tell you one thing. They don't like the Dominicans don't like being called Puerto Ricans, and vice versa. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. That I can tell you for sure. Just realized that boxing is not exciting anymore. Pitbull has the last exciting match. Nah. I wouldn't say beef, more like dislike. There you go. See? It's war. Joe Pilot's sitting in the cut. It's like that, Joe. It's like that in Boston, too. The Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans aren't really, they're not copacetic in Boston, too. I thought it was just a New York thing, really, but I wouldn't know. I could possibly be in Wisconsin again in July if anybody wants an autograph. No charge. Sent you my boy's IG who was fighting. All right, bet. Appreciate you. No, not a beef. We like cousins who compete. No hate, just friendly rivalry. You're Felix. That has to be a Puerto Rican name, Felix, right? I don't think. Are you? No, you're Dominican, aren't you? I feel Felix Trinidad. I think that's a strictly Puerto Rican name, but it probably. What are you, Felix? You Dominican or Puerto Rican? I forgot. I don't live by that. I'm just saying the way it is. Of course. Same way, huh? All right. Well, Puerto Ricans be snobby, right? Now, we don't fuck with Dominicans. Don't ever trust one. I liked all Dominicans until recently. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes from Jersey Latinos don't like being called what they're not, like most people. I don't give a fuck if you call me Italian or Greek or whatever. Dominican, yeah, that's why I remember that now, because I remember thinking Felix, and I'm like, Trinidad, that has to be Puerto Rican. But I guess Felix is a very multicultural name. Grimy ass MFs. Damn, Newberg, he's coming in strong. Cepeda will duck again. Duck what? Puerto Ricans hated black guys in our neighborhood because we took their girls growing up. That's funny. Mexican Puerto Ricans hate each other. Really? Marco, fanning the flames of hatred. I know. I'm just creating racial tensions across the world. I'm just gonna sign out that they're gonna go outside with guns, all fucking jacked up. I didn't actually. It wasn't me. Somebody asked that in the chat. I didn't bring that up. No, Rican be cool. Dominicans be snobby. Damn. And Joe's Dominican saying that, so must be the truth. Must be the truth. DR is PR, little bro. That's what Jersey is to New York City. No offense, Bob. But that's what Jersey is to New York City. It's like New York City light. It's Walmart, New York City. They're little bros. I get it. Like more like stepchildren. Marco doing Alberto's. Well, I know. Jesus, I apologize. The hate is real. My dad told me never trust one as a kid. I'm 49 as today, March. Oh, happy birthday, my brother. Well, it's not 31st yet, but it's about to turn it. Happy birthday. For real. Happy birthday. I mean it. My bad, y'all. We all brown. I'm not brown. Just in case you forgot. Seen the ring dust Danny interview today. Why'd you interview Danny? Did he want to, or you just decided to do it for the hell of it? Because he's kind of not in the spotlight at all. He just kind of disappeared. Nah, but I wish I could crip walk. Some of my boys would do that growing up, but we would do it clowning on you guys. Like, we thought it was such a goofy fucking dance. And a couple of my boys learned how to do it. We would laugh our asses off. No, I'm not brown. I don't think. Hardest hitting middleweight poll. Interesting. What's it at? I haven't looked at it. I have not looked at it. What's it at? Let me guess. Julian Jackson. I believe it's probably Julian. I don't know if Julian, I don't think he is the hardest hitter. He might be. I don't know. DR is Con and PR is NY. Damn. Marco speaks Spanish, so he gets it. Nah, I don't speak Spanish. Yo entiendo un poquito, pero no hablar Español Magnifico. That might have been Italian for all I know. I'm trying my best. Community wanted to hear from him what he's currently working on post TBV. Okay. Bill Haney hijacked Danny interview. Did he? He jumped on? Pretty sure Julian Jackson went. Yeah, I think so. Bill Haney hijacked interview. Danny filed for workers' comp claim and Ness and TBV hostile work environment. Woo, that's funny. That's a good one. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Jackson probably only one punch. Knockout KO punch on that list. No, what? Hearns. What? You ever see what Hearns did to Durant? No, Hearns. You're wiling out, Mo. You must have forgot Hearns is on that because you're a very smart boxing aficionado. You must have just forgot. Chicago is fun, bro. You can do anything. Act like I was in Chicago once and it stunk. Now I'm just playing. Marco looks Latino. I've gotten that. People have said they think I look Latino. I've gotten Middle Eastern. I've gotten like Mediterranean, which I am Mediterranean. I've gotten Jewish even. I've gotten Russian. Most people think I look like what I am, which is like a Slavic, like Albanian kind of thing going on. Didn't Jackson do most of his work at 154? He did, but he also went to 60. So, and you have to remember, Troy, back then there was no 54 back in the day when like Hagler fought. So we gotta bunch those together. Those bullshit junior and super divisions, we bunch them together for the sake of the poll. Ringwalk's a cool dude. I had to hit him up for something, and he's cool. Marco looks like Mr. Clean. That's rude. Bill Haney was the one who convinced Danny to do the interview. Hearns KO Duran at 154. What the fuck you talk about? That's, again, you heard what I said probably. I said it after you wrote that. We got to lump 154 and 160 together. You think is a great, and 168. Got to lump all those together. Who do you think is the greatest 154 pounder of all time outside of McCallum and Hearn? Terry Norris. Easy, Casey. Terry Norris. Monster. Joe Pilot. Nah, bro. Me and Danny text all the time. Polish to me. I look Polish to you? Polish? I look fucking Polish. It might have. Did it? Well, it was relatively new if it did. I think it came out like 83. So it didn't exist when he first turned pro. I think it came out 81 or 83. And Hagler turned pro, I believe, in 79. You just max. I look more Puerto Rican than you. Fuck out of here. Marico, motherfucker. Sorry. I look Slav. All right. Who the hell said Marco looks Latino? I've heard that before. Not a lot. I've heard Middle Eastern. I had a fucking dude who run the bodega where I came up, thought I was fucking Arab, which is dope. I liked it. I already said it. Marco looked like he banned from. Oh shit. That's fucked up. That's funny, but that's fucked. That's mean. That was just mean. Like, why would you be mean? Saying I look like I'm on the registry? That's not cool. Rude. Polish? Fuck you guys. I look goddamn Polish. I don't have 1 ounce of Polish blood in me. Marco, you tripping? 154 exists. Did it? When did 154? I thought it came into play around 1981. Look it up. I'm pretty sure it came in around 81 to 83. Because super middleweight wasn't formed until 1988. But look it up. I could be totally wrong. I'm not a Polak. My wife's actually Polish, though. She's half Polish. She is a Polish. You skipped that Mr. Clean comment, wondered before about at your club. Yeah, well. Damn, Joe. Thought we were boys, Joe. That's fucked up. See, I find him funny. That's actually funny. I think because I know him, I know he's not a dick in real life. That's funny to me. Calling me an Eastern European jizz is funny. I think that's funny. Finish? I'm about to finish this live. You guys keep fucking with me. Those other weight classes have been around but didn't get much shine. Nah, look it up. You're going to make me fucking look it up. You guys are annoying me. Let's figure it out. When did 154-pound division in boxing form? 1962. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. When you're right, Mo. Mo, when you're right, you're right. I've heard 62, but whatever. Close enough. Okay. 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 But here's why I still lump them together, Mo. Listen to me carefully. You can't name almost no fighter that stayed in one weight class. There's a couple. Hagler's one of them. But almost every fighter has moved up. So I lump them together. Every fighter starts off lighter when they turn pro at 17, 18. Then as they get their fucking man strength and muscles by 22, 24, 20, they're up one or even two divisions. So that's why I lump it together. That's why I lump it together. Kelly, you guys would be just being racist now. Your boxing voice most recent post must be viral signaling. Your in boxing voice most recent post. Okay. What up, Mikhail? Where you been? Where you been? Mo thinks you got the answers. Ali never moved up. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I think we know that you can't move up past heavyweight. That's something Clarissa would say. That's a Clarissa sarcastic comment. I like it. I like it, though. My experience, Marco Vega only speaks when he fact-checked. I know. I'm with you. What round would better Biev stop Roy Jones in?
Get the fuck out of here! You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Y'all must have forgot.
That round. You fucking punk. Resting, I lost this week. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You got the video of it? Let's go over it, the Marco voice. Let's go over it. I'll help you. You got to learn from it. Analyze it and let's learn from it. That's all you. If you learn from it, the loss was a good thing. It's a fact. If you learn from it, Mikhail, the loss is a fucking good thing. Free me? Well. Word. Ali won the light heavyweight gold medal, so he did, in fact, move up. Not as a professional, sir. Not as a professional. We're talking about professionals. Everybody, well, not everybody. You got guys like Porter, Sean Porter, who actually get lighter as pro, but most fighters get heavier when they turn pro from what they were an amateur. Believe Ali was. Send it to me. Send it to my IG if you want, and we could do it privately if you don't want people seeing it. Believe Ali was a light. Yes, he was. He won the light heavyweight gold medal. Clips are too long for. Fuck, I don't know. You should know. You're young. What are you, 30? You should know how to send long clips. I don't fucking know what. I don't know how that shit works. I don't be knowing. Porter got lighter as a pro. I know. I got whiter as a pro. That's true. That's true. I get whiter in the winter and darker in the summer. You know what I'm saying? By August, I'm like CJ's complexion. Chilling. Can you send long clips through Twitter? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. You could email it. My email address is right here. Right there. Just email it then, right? That's the easiest way to do it. Email the shit. Fuck it. Or if you have it post, you know what you could do as well if you want. Post it on YouTube, but make it private if you don't want people seeing it. And so then only people with the link can watch it. You can do it that way too. If someone's wife cheats on them and they learn from it, it's okay. That's actually no, it's not okay, but when fucked up shit happens, you got to try to learn from it. Otherwise, it's all happened in vain. It was Bailey. It was Mike never showed up. Mike Tyson never showed up. Shannon Briggs didn't show up. It was cool. It was a little sad because Bobby has really bad cancer. Like his face, he's missing half of his face now. They had to cut out his face because the cancer was growing in his face. I mean, fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. But otherwise, it was a good cause, obviously. Um, yeah, I know, man. Especially when we get in our 40s, everybody around us starts dying or getting sick, and we know we're fucking next. Like 20 years, it's our turn. It's fucked up. I hate that midlife crisis shit is real. Drop the link so I can. Nah, I'm about to uh, bounce in a little bit, so no links. No links, my people. No, he didn't smoke. Actually, I don't know. I know he drank very heavily. And it wasn't throat cancer. It was like face. It was like his half his nose is gone, half the side of his face. It's fucked up, man. Bobby Ches. He's a former light heavyweight champion of the world. Commentated on Showtime for years. So he was the one comment. You definitely heard him, Clarissa. He commentated Tyson versus Holyfield 1, 2, a lot of big fights. So you listened to him for years. Marco, that's the Nintendo behind you. I'm curious. You're gonna love it then. Look at that. This is from 1988, unopened. It's Little Mac punching Glass Joe straight in his cabbage, knocking him out. Look at that. Punch out, official shit. Look at that. I don't even know what this is. It comes with some weird sticker thing. It's still on top of it. Look at that. You see, got the original tape, which is kind of cool. Is that dope? How dope is that, Johnny? Yeah, right. I looked it up. It's worth like $200, which I thought it would be worth more. I love all my fans. Raffle it? Hell no. I'm keeping that. I whooped Joe Glass. Yeah, we all did. Glass Joe. Yeah, we all did. Love that. Yeah, it's fucking dope, right? That's short me punching Marco. All right. I got your email. Mikhail just came through. Yeah, that's a dope. And I bought it. I didn't buy it in 88. I didn't have it as a child. Like I bought it maybe 10 years ago. And I've just kept it and I've never taken it out. I think I've opened it to touch it, but I've never taken it out of the original packaging and shit. Yeah, I got it, Mikhail. Yeah, I can show we won't do it today. I'll show it next time we're on. Ooh, got a cash app. Damn. CJ wants these gloves bad. I mean, it's only his third entry, but CJ Rich Tree. So yeah, we are raffling off this Ring Magazine belt, and then we're going to be doing after that these Sugar Ray Leonard sparring gloves, custom, well, made by Title Boxing, official release. One punch of all Marco's hair. One punches all of Marco's hair off, like Flamingo. What was his first name? Not Pink Flamingo, right? That was his name. I think that was it, right? Pink Flamingo? No, Don Flamingo. Don Flamingo. Yeah, remember he knocked his toupee off? Crazy. What else we got going on, people? Talk to me. Talk to me. Show me your name. You're gonna. Don Flamingo, thank you. Yeah. Hey, open your fucking ears. What up, Alberto? Yeah, that guy's been coming in here, Johnny. It's obviously not him. It's fucking funny. Goofy. No, it's not real. Did hear Bud say, yeah, he did say that. Bit of a trollage, if you ask me. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? 1 second, guys. Hold it down. My bad. You thought that was him? You're not too quick on the uptake then, are you, Johnny? You going to go to the Boots for Stanionis event? Where is it? Oh, you will? I bet. Johnny Marco has a bedtime, so he going off soon. Damn. Bob, that was kind of mean. Nah, I don't know. LOL. I think Vlogs loves you, CJ. If I saw Ryan, I'd be on some... I don't know what that word's supposed to mean. You'd be on some what? You'd be on some what? Fan shit? I don't really know what you're trying to say there. Explain yourself. Fucking explain yourself. Maybe. I want to apply. When's the fight? I want to see if I can get I don't really go to the fights unless I don't get media credentials because I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And that's a far drive for me. It's like 3 hours now since I moved to fuck. It was only like an hour and a half. And then now that I moved to Connecticut, it's like 2 hours now. It's like an extra hour. It's just far. So unless I'm going to be able to go there and cover, like, you know, get the press shit, I'm not doing it. Oh, violence. It's in 2 weeks. I might have applied for it. Oh, April 12th. Yeah, I might have applied for it. So they don't tell you until like the week of if you get approved. I just don't remember if I applied for it. Does anybody, Johnny, do you have the link? If you're in here, do you have the link to apply for the credentials for that? Because if I get credentials, it might happen. But again, the problem with that is it's far. So if I'm there, then the fight's over by like midnight. So I got to drive back. I'm not home till 3 a.m. It's not really worth it. It's like I don't make any money doing it. You know what I mean? It's more for like connections and because you guys know I'm not that kind of a content creator. I don't put out fucking Boots. What'd you think? Ooh, I don't give a fuck about that. You got literally 90 people in the media room shooting the same shit. What the fuck do I got to be there for? I feel you. I don't even like to drive to Miami. Yeah, exactly. It's just not really worth it. Stay home, watch the highlights. It might happen. Now that I'm going to watch the whole fight. If Spence ain't a Hall of Fame, then Bud ain't either because the best is on. Spence is a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I hate that they approved. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying. Stupid. You can stay at my house after the fight.
Tutti frutti.
Nah, appreciate it. Oh, that's right. You live right there. That's what I thought. No comment is a coward way out. Huh? What are you guys talking about? Oh, you're an hour? Oh, I thought you were right there. I'll give you some research. You want to do some research? You can research these nuts. No, Jesus. Why all you dudes want to sleep in the same... Yeah, I don't know, man. Bud has too many accolades to not put Hall of Fame. Wouldn't make a difference in who he beat. Marco, have you had the CT pizza yet? Yeah, I've had it. Of course. Frank Pepe's. I haven't had that, but I've had CT pizza. It's all right. I mean, it's good. It's good. I go to this Colony. You ever go to Colony, Joe? I mean, I guess we're both New Englanders now, right? Well, I'm not a New Englander, but I didn't realize CT's New England. Doesn't really look New England to me, but yeah. Have you ever tried Colony Pizza? I've been to that one. They got 2 of them out here. An hour's nothing. Yeah, true. I want CT pizza, but CT a shithole. I hate to break to you, Joe. Quincy is a fucking shithole. Like a massive, gaping, stinking shithole. But there are parts of here that are just as shitty as Quincy. Actually, no, there's not. There probably is. I don't know. I just stay kind of where I live, and then I go back to the fucking city. Jersey Bob. Nah, I never spent time in CT. Yeah. Well, Colony is a dope. It's a pizza place. It's like a chain. They got 2 of them here. It's really good. It's weird. They only sell pizza. Nothing. You can't. They'll sell you a salad pizza. Well, they'll put the salad on the pizza, but if you want a bowl of salad, they won't do it. All they sell is pizza. It's weird. It's kind of cool, but weird. So I just order the salad pizza and fucking just eat the salad off the top of the pizza first, and then eat the pizza after. And they got cauliflower because I don't fuck with white flour that much. I try to stay away from those carbs with those sugars. They got cauliflower pizza. Gluten-free, I should say. I don't know what it's made of, but it's all right, Mamoon. I'm from Boston, the city. The city, Quincy ain't Boston. I know. Quincy's a fucking shithole, though, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's Quincy. You'll love it there if you like Chinese people and heroin addicts. White Chinese people, working Chinese people, and white heroin addicts. If you like that, Quincy's your spot. Man, this new Wu-Tang track is bananas. Oh, what? Franklin, do share. What? Do share. Matter of fact, you're the one who said you didn't want a wrench, right? Wasn't that you? I believe that was you. I was going to say, you can't post because you don't have a wrench, but I think you told me a while back you didn't want one. Marco will be sleeping in the basement. Southpaw used to follow me on Insta and after Better Be a Beep of all, I reposted the story. He said, F you, you mother, and everybody. Yeah, well, I mean, he's a live wire, as we know. He's a live wire. Nah, the salad pizza is the thing. No wrench. Yeah, how come you don't want a wrench? It's weird. That's fine. You don't know, but it's weird. Why not? Wu-Tang was boring. Yeah, okay. Sorry, what do you like hearing? Hey, fool, this is Too Short, fool, bitch. I'm from NWA. Yeah. That's what all your music sounds like to me. Motherfucker with attitudes. I shoot a bitch because she's rude. Ugh. Stupid. Yeah, Quincy definitely like Asian food. Be hitting the vets. Hell yeah. Did you watch any of the cards this weekend? Yes, Zorro. He's wild on Wu hate. What track is it? East Coast be some weird ass shit. You live from the place that birthed Kanye West, so shut the fuck up. Yeah, it's just a pizza with salad on top of the shit. It's actually pretty good. You got to eat it quick because obviously it gets soggy and all that. But if you eat it quick while still crispy and cold, it's good. You want a thistle? I don't know what a thistle dance is. We used to refer to NY rap content as flowers and calculations. I don't know what that means. Actually, we can get some views if Marco disappears for a few days after the fight. There's just a video going up to a metal door in Bob's basement, and I'm like, please help. And it's just at the door, and then it shakes, goes dark, and then the video just dies. And Bob just keeps posting that. More people migrate to Cali than New York. Mexican pizza is the best. You know who I met today? Vito Milnicki. I didn't meet him. He was at the event I went to. Milnicki. Vito Milnicki. Vito Milnicki Jr., however you pronounce his last name. Jersey Italian, of course. Nah, I'm neither. Listen to GT featuring Big Sean. All right. You know what, Joe? You deserve a wrench too, actually, because you've been coming in enough now. Even though you're more of a TBV dude, but you're definitely joining the KO community lately. So let's hit Joe with the wrench, because now you could send me a link. That's what made me think of it. Boom. You've been anointed, Joe. Joseph? Is your name Joseph? I don't know if Dominicans do the whole Joseph or Jesus. I don't know, but whatever. Rappers all got diddied. Fuck rap. Nah, don't give me. Well, too late. That's rude. Why don't you want a wrench? Your name is Jordan. All right. I know I'm about to sound.
Oh, that's racist.
But are Dominicans normally named Jordan? That blew my mind. I heard Joe Pilot and Keem the Dream are cousins. That's a weird thing to say. You want me to? Why don't you want the wrench? I'll take it back if you want. I mean, what the fuck? It's rude. That's like offensive. Like somebody gives you, it's like giving a gift back. Here you go. No, I can't. Like, why not? Good Lord. You Boston guys, man. Nah, they not my dad like Michael Jordan. That's right, CJ. And why rappers want to go on Socratic, I don't even know what that means. Oh, like Socrates? Socratic ramblings that don't even rhyme and try and be deep. I didn't even know Socratic was a word, but I'm assuming the root of that word is Socrates, like philosophical, right? You'll take it, Adrian? Dizzle dance was pretty much the whole Bay Area theme with hype. Okay. Not because people will accuse you of timing them if you disagree with them. I think you're fucking an adult not to time people out if you disagree with them. Like, the only time somebody should be timed out is if they're being super disrespectful to me or to one of you guys, not if you disagree with them. You must have never heard of drill. Yeah, I've heard of drill rap, of course. It's just dudes basically talking about how they're killing and beating people up. It's basically another word for gangster rap. What's really the fucking difference? New York's band P. Diddy. Better not disagree with me, Joe. Marco, NY Cats can't dance. Fuck out of here. I could dance. Crazy. Respect, Adrian. What's up? Oh, shit, never mind. No, he's wrenched up. Spawned. This chat don't get that wild, Joe. Exactly. Que lo que? Goddamn, half the chat has wrenches. That's how we do it. It's OGs. OGs in here. I got Keem ducking fades. You got timed out on TBV. Thank you. I'm aware of that. Are you talking to somebody else? It's Sunday. Take some time out. And tomorrow is a holiday. I don't know what it is. Some Muslim shit, but it's a holiday. I'm happy about it. Nah, I don't play it. I got it, and I played it once. I just didn't do it again. I should. Well, that's the same shit with Nesses. If you think about it, they're not wrenched. All of them, I don't think, but they're all members. So it's the same fucking shit. I don't really, I'm trying to build my membership, but for now, I like links being dropped. That's the main reason I do it too. I like links. Sometimes people like for example, Franklin, I would have liked for him to drop that song he's talking about. Like, sent me the link of on YouTube of the Woo video, although he doesn't want to wrench. But Mandingo, the end of Ramadan. Oh, that's what it is. I like the halal carts, no lambda. Word. Add me, y'all. Sanjo, PS5. Adam. Tomorrow's EID, the celebration of the end of Ramadan. That's right. That's what Joe said. Correct. The whole chat wrenched up like watching a Michaela Mayer weigh-in. I wouldn't get wrenched up from her, but I like the joke. And Ebony Bridges, maybe. Or I better shut up. When is the raffle for the gloves? In like 5 days? Gloves? No, the gloves. No. First, we're doing this belt. We're doing this Muhammad Ali Ring Magazine belt right here. Still in the plastic. And then we're going to do the gloves after that. But if you want to submit for the Neri, if you want to submit for the belt, for the gloves now, you can do so. Same shit. Just put gloves and your name. The new Woo. I appreciate you. Let me play it. Let me open it. All right. I'll keep it. I'll listen to it later, though. I'm not going to do it now, obviously. Michaela ain't it. Yeah, I'm with you. 100%. Yes. Joe. I'm not trying to get put on the couch, but yes. And Ebony, those two. Marco Cap, you were getting a chubby yes. Ew. Stop saying chubby. It's so gross. I mean, hey, again, subjective. I don't agree, but I get it. Was good, BGG? Wait, Marco, you remember that dude that would just come in here, talk, where's the white girls at? Yeah, I do. I like Michaela, not really for her body, but tomboy cute, but I love her attitude towards life. Okay. That's a very mature thing to say. Sandy cute, Michaela sexy. Nah. No. First one, a little bit. Second part of that sentence, no. She knows. I mean, we could say we think other people are good looking. I'm not. We're not in a fucking whatever. Marco, don't hang with Dominicans. You might have a permanent residency on that couch. Man, let me tell you something, Joe. I went through my share of shit before I got locked down. I went through all. Believe it or not, I was actually fly. I've been there. I've done that. Those days are over. So there's no chance of that happening now. But when I was younger, I was a dirty, dirty bastard when I was younger. Like, bad. Bro, I seen that dude in hella chats. He just harmed up. It's weird. It's kind of funny, though. Dude's falling in love with personality. I'm too much of a thug. Yeah. Yeah, we know how you thug it out. Tell them to adjust. Then they leave, and you're just good. Did you see their new ring belt? Yeah, I did see it. I don't like it. I like this one. The fuck is Tomboy is like, you never heard of Tomboy before? Do you see the hottie that was with Mitch Green? Nah, I didn't see no hottie with Mitch Green at all. He was, when I saw him, some dude was walking with him. See the picture with Hilfiger, with the Hilfiger and the comb over. Hilfiger? Who? Me? I don't want no goddamn Hilfiger. Hilfiger? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I know because I never wore Tommy Hilfiger on purpose. I didn't like it. Shit was too loud. I fuck with Nautica, fuck with Polo, Nautica. I didn't fuck with Hilfiger. Even Eddie Bauer I rocked, but not Hilfiger. I'll show the wedding picture. But Alicia is the baddest of them all. She's not bad. Marco, did you see Joe from Drug Jokers cheated on his wife with? Nah. Well, that's why they probably broke up. What up, Joey? Go on Scully F book. You'll see in the video. See, Joe? He's trying to write that word, trying to get me to say it and get me canceled. I'm not hating. I just don't like the shit. It's fucking ugly. Looks like I'm wearing a French flag. Nope. Word. What's up? Appreciate you, yo. Appreciate you guys. Hit up Turkey for me. All right. Well, you can enjoy Hilfiger, but what picture are you talking about? There's one picture where I was wearing a jersey. I wasn't wearing a damn Hilfiger. Filed for divorce. Leaving a woman puts the feather in your cap. Pimp cap. Yeah. Okay. Marco only wears Dolce & Go. I wish. Guess you ain't. You don't eat French fries. I don't know what the fuck. That's some weird Dominican Boston thing. Don't eat French fries. Is that code for drugs? That's the whitest shit I've ever done, right? Is that code for drugs? Marco, you rocking Fubu? Nah, I never fuck with Fubu either. Just Nautica. Nautico's my shit. What about the London? Yup. I had a London Fog. How the fuck did you know that? I had a London Fog. That's crazy. I never fuck with North Face. It was too expensive, and I thought it was corny because everybody was wearing it, and more than anything, dudes were getting fucking robbed for it all the time. And I'm like, I ain't trying to be fighting a pack. And back then, when I was coming up in high school in the early mid 90s, well, it was really early 90s. It wasn't a fair fight. You would get jumped. I knew dudes who would wake up barefoot with the Jordans off their feet. Like it wasn't even like, yeah. So I was like, I'm not putting anything on my body that's going to get me knocked the fuck out from behind with a pipe. And then I wake up butt naked in Times Square. That's not happening. Nah, I didn't rock no Echo. That's why he's off the show? Oh, He said he just wanted to spend more time with his family. That's what he said at the time. I didn't know he got caught. You ever go to the... Nah, I don't fuck with strip clubs. That's not my thing. Never was. It's corny. If I'm going to get it, I want to get it. For real. I'm not going to go there and... Nah. Ugh. Fucking with girls that like 1,000 dudes touch. They smell like sweat and dick juice. Nope. Not for me. Never was for me. Ever. Plus, a real player picks them up from with what the kind of game he has, doesn't pay for it. And that, CJ, is a straw in the pimp hat. Feather in the pimp hat. Yeah, we are old. I heard a Sonic ring. It's not a Sonic ring, Alberto. It's a fucking Super Mario coin. It was my text message. Marco rocks K-Swiss. I did not. But I would have. That was a little before my time. Marco never owned a pair of Jordans. Nah, I owned a bunch of Jordans. You're crazy. Definitely is everything overpriced, too. Marco and Sean. Nah, I never fuck with Sean John. I got a metal plate on my chin. I got a metal plate in my chin. Never box. Will love to. Do you really have a metal plate? Why do you have a metal plate in chin? What happened? Yeah, I love Jordans. Marco, it's 2025. Hoes want to eat at Tao's and sip Don. What the fuck? Well, like I said, I've been locked down for a long time now, so that's not my problem. Marco, make a poll with age group here. It would be interesting. Why can CJ say gay stuff without the tootie? I don't know. Did you ever wear jabode? No, I wasn't really into jabodes. My boys did, though. I wasn't into jabodes. Nah. I fucked with the jeans, man. I think I was just rocking Levi's or whatever. Levi's, not Lee's. I don't know what those are. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, tomorrow. I don't know. Talk to the doctor. I mean, I would think a plate in your chin would make the shit even more unbreakable. But if the doctor says it, that's something that'll either make you, like, that'll give you a Marvin Hagler chin instantly, or that'll give you an Amir Khan chin instantly. I feel like it's going to do one or the other. I don't think it's going to have no effect on you. But I could be wrong. You have to ask the doctor, though. Yes, I fuck with Perry Ellis. For show. You know, man, maybe Newberg is the sixth borough. You're starting to spit a lot of shit. Maybe it is. Wrangler, I just wrangled the hose. Have you ever been to a hotel in Vegas? They're like an apartment. Yes, I have. I don't even know what that is, Remy. So no. Poor quality gear. Brett Favre. Okay. I wish I had his money. All right, people. I'm going to bounce. This was dope, though. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m.-ish, 2 p.m.-ish, something like that. All right? Appreciate you guys. Peace.